Hi there, Poke fans. I am your humble host, Transit Fan, and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. And as you see, we are continuing on our journey through this Pokemon Gym over here. But I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to find my way out of this gym to go heal up and to restore all of my PPs so that I may have enough PPs left to fight the gym leader Iris. Okay, so this foot lifts up over here, so what benefit does that give me? Okay, so that makes the head go up over onto that ledge. So obviously I'm going to have to go to this ledge because I can't really go back. I'm finding it real hard to go back. And again, there's this sexy little blue-haired girl that is challenging me over here. And like all of the others, she likes showing me her behind. I'll keep it PG-13 because it's a bit early in the video to start espousing interesting facts about the anatomy of the girls. So far the Brick Break works quite well against a dark dragon type, mostly due to the dark type. Okay, how am I going to deal with Dragon? Am I going to do an Ice Punch? Okay, at the moment we are similarly leveled. So on the same level, I do about half damage. Maybe slightly less. Oh my goodness. This might have an advantage. Because seeing as Fluffy fainted now, if I use a revival herb or a revive and a few heals, that might restore my PPs to full. Let's see if that actually works. It's a pity I don't have a super effective attack on Lantern to use against dragon types. Having been able to find an Ice Beam or something like that would have been quite useful by now. But as it is, that is not the case. And this same dragon almost took out Lantern. Now later on in this series, kind of at the end, I will have an argument for you to consider in which I espouse the fact that Lantern is possibly the strongest electric type Pokemon in my squad, even though it doesn't have all that much bulk. But first, let's test out my theory. Okay, Hyper Potion for Lantern and Stunfisk. Okay, so I wonder, is Fluffy fully healed in terms of PPs? What am I looking for right now? Ah, there's a Frost Breath over there. But no other Ice type attacks. Charge Beam might be quite interesting, but that's an electric type attack. Okay, I wonder if anyone can learn Frost Breath. Absolutely nobody can learn Frost Breath. So that is a useless attack for me. Okay, here's a few berries. Okay, that one restores paralysis and all kinds of status conditions. Obviously, as you can deduce from the context of the conversation so far, I'm actually forgetting to check Fluffy's PPs to see if my theoretical solution worked over here. It should, but I don't know if that is actually the case. And the theory being, if you are a bit slow like I am, is that since Fluffy fainted and I used the revival herb on it to restore it back to health, theoretically it should also have fully restored his PPs. Okay, so I just used the maxed ether and it worked. So possibly the full restore or the full heal or revival herb, that is what I was going to, didn't actually do all that much. That makes me think that when I was playing this game, I didn't consider that to be part of the theory crafting. Or else I would have examined it before I used that maxed ether. And I decided to spend it because in all of the games I've played so far, I haven't had occasion to use it. Now, as my luck would be, perhaps by the end of this series I would have occasion to use it and not be used or not be available. Okay, that does slightly more than half. Considering that's a second stage evolution and we are on the same level. So if it's a full evolution, it'll probably be doing slightly less than half, making it possibly a 3-hit KO. Now that maxed ether, I know I selected a specific move. Okay, I just glanced down at the attacks quickly and what I was about to say is no longer valid because I saw that my brick breaks, I have 15 of them but only 10 available. Which means that if you faint in battle and you use a revival item on your Pokemon, it doesn't actually restore your PPs. That's interesting and good game mechanics to know. Okay, here's a nice pretty lady, but I've already fought her. If you're gonna tell me that I can reach the exit of the gym like this, I was going to be quite upset. I wasn't going to try it because to get back to this point of here was quite a mission. So I have to jump down this thing over here. The impact causing this foot to rise, and what is this head going to do? Ah, and we are finally at the final challenge of this gym over here. That makes it worthwhile having spent that ether over there. It technically means that I have more than enough attacks to deal with Iris. And luckily it's in her veil as a dragon type gym leader and not as the champion, because she's a lot tougher as the champion. As a dragon type gym leader, I only have to get past the dragons. Now Fluffy is the best I have to do that, and it could go sideways very easily. So far we are evenly matched, but the Fracture over here is her weakest Pokemon, which means my best Pokemon to deal with her is on par with her weakest Pokemon, and I don't get the stab. Okay, Druddigan is next. Okay, Stunfisk I think might be able to deal with it, with its ground type attacks, ancient power and such, earth power I mean. Let's see what earth power does, and I do get a stab over here. Maybe I should have tried the Bloody Thing Does Revenge. At least that doesn't do all that much. Okay, Sludge Bomb. It goes for a chip away, which does more damage than I was hoping it would. Do I get the poison? Yes, I get the poison. She goes for a Hyper Potion. I wonder if I was just unlucky over there with her getting the Hyper Potion over there. I got a critical hit over there. A Night Slash. That's going to take out Stunfisk. It doesn't. I survive on bloody 15. 15 HP for those of you who didn't catch it. Anyway, please consider subscribing to the channel as well and leaving a like, assuming you do like it, and sharing it with your friends. Okay, now it's just all out. This is the best I can do. If this Hexerus gets too many Dragon Dancers down, I am done for. And my theory so far holds, even though this Hexerus is 2 levels higher than me. This is a 3-hit KO. Bloody Hyper Potion. I hope I get the freeze this time because of the Hyper Potion being used. I'm so glad I did a ether on that, because if I didn't, I would have run out of, oh my goodness. I may as well have run out of ice punches. Okay, Jolteon, I think you're up, seeing as you're the fastest of all of my Pokemon at the moment. And Thunderbolt ought to do the trick, seeing as I've weakened it quite a bit. So, although Fluffy was our best bet over here, Jolteon was a good backup, especially because it outspeeds, and I had already done a significant amount of damage to a Hexerus. And there we have it, the next badge. For a second there I was doubting my ability to get this badge. Even though she only had 3 Pokemon. Oh yeah, as always, feel free to pause the video if you want to read any of the dialogue. But as I was saying, even though she only had 3 Pokemon, if Hexerus got all of its Dragon Dancers down and it started to attack me, I was going to white out. Because if it still had a lot of HP with all of those Dragon Dancers, even though Jolteon is much faster with all of those Dragon Dancers, there's no way I could have survived anything. Okay, so now I'm joining Professor Juniper, the female version, not the father, the daughter. And she is showing me this gate over here that I've already discovered. But now I have to go through this gate over here, and it is now open to me. The guy who was blocking it has moved aside. Why would I regret going out on this journey? This is one of the funnest experiments I've been trying so far. Master Ball, okay. So now I just have to get this black ball that I have in my possession to wake up. Then I will have a Pokemon to use, a legendary. Granted, I could have used a Zapdos as my legendary, but I decided not to. Okay, so we just quickly healed up over here. Now let's see where we go. Okay, Oricorio, take us away. Mombasa City. I briefly glimpsed something about Mombasa City. I don't know if there's a mission or something I have to do over here. Okay, what's in this building over here? Hi there, dude. Ah, strength. So for those of you who didn't know, this is where you get strength. And it is better to get strength over here while you're in Mombasa City. But possibly I have something else to do over here. Battle and ride, huh? So if you know what I'm supposed to be doing around here, leave a comment in the comment section below. Even though I might figure it out in the meantime. Then again, I might not even figure it out at all. Okay, so let's fly back. Where do I want to go? I think I have to go back to the city at the top there and then just go through that gate. But it appears that I am looking for all kinds of items that I may have missed while I was here. Okay, so what is all of these items got to do with me? I forgot that I had a sunstone. Thunderstone. What's the thunderstone? Ah, okay. So I am evolving my Electric. It evolves with the thunderstone, by the way. I possibly didn't know that. If I had evolved him before I did the gym, then I would have been a bit more confident in my ability to defeat the gym. Okay, so let's see what's in here. Okay, let's remember some moves. Electros. Let's see which moves you can remember. Ah, Crush Claw. Looks like a decently powerful move. I've always wanted to use Crush Claw, but the only other Pokemon that has Crush Claw available is the legendary Titan. And he has the annoying ability Slow Start. Am I going to go on now? Or a courier fly us to our next location? Apulusa City. For some reason I'm healing up again, even though I didn't do any battles. Okay, so who am I going to teach strength to? Oh, I must have picked up my HM mule. Yes, I did. So that is why I went into the Pokemon Center. Not actually to heal up, but to collect my HMU. Yeah, you don't need a Confuse Ray. Just learn Strength over here, because that's what we are going to be needing next, or fairly soon. Okay, who's going to learn Waterfall? Lantern. Do I want to teach Waterfall to Lantern? Because Lantern is a special attacker, I don't think it will do well with learning Waterfall, like a Dragon's Tail. Electros can learn Dragon's Tail, thereby giving me a second Pokemon that can use a Dragon type attack. But the attacks he has are quite good. Do I need an Iron Tail? Okay, so I've decided to forget Iron Tail, because I do have two Pokemon that can deal with Rock types and Ice types, and they are not necessarily the same two Pokemon. What do you want with me, lady? Big storm on Route 7. Interesting. It's nice that they give us these weather reports. Okay, town map. Let's check out the town map quickly. So it looks like I am going to go on Victory Road now. Or I am already on Victory Road. Okay, that's Route 7 over there. Luckily these other two people didn't challenge me. Now let's go check out those mushrooms over there. See if they are actually mushrooms or useful items. Okay, let's activate a max repel as well, so that we don't end up having to fight more Pokemon than we actually absolutely need to. And here's the mushroom I was talking about, Fungus. You remember in the previous episode I forgot about this name over here. Here it is now, Fungus is the Pokemon I was trying to refer to. Now if I'm going to specialize in Pokeballs specifically, Fungus is a good one to include, as well as Electrode and Voltorb, although those are two Pokemon of the same evolutionary line. There aren't too many others that I can use. Now let's check out these two over here. Okay, that's a full heal. Is this a Fungus? Yes, this is a Fungus. So there's literally only one item here over there I can use. Okay, I'm just going to do a Fire Punch over here. And then this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I get bloody poisoned by a bloody spore. Thank you and goodbye.